silence is eerie. Hey everybody, hello and welcome to Massively Overpowered Television, where we bring you the beginnings of Mogloween. Now, actually, it's just before Mogloween, but first, before Mogloween, you know what we have? We have Camp Gonnagetcha. Okay? Somebody who loves horror movies better than video games. This is so awesome. I'm totally excited for this. I did have, the reason we were a little late is I did have a message initially that was said that I would be joined. So he said should, but we are seeing if he actually could. I haven't heard from him yet, so maybe he'll still be able to jump in. And I'm not exactly positive. Whoops, I just logged out. Didn't mean to do that. Why it's completely silent in the game. It does that to me sometimes, but we'll jump in and we'll have some fun in Camp Gonnagetcha. 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 Yeah, it's pumpkin-y time, everybody. Yeah, now the music is on. I was on the load-in screen, so maybe that's why it just was not happy with any sound. We got pumpkins going on, and scary green-looking stuff in there. We've got the cauldron. You guys remember the cauldron mix? But camp. I'm not sure how to get to the camp, and I was kind of counting on Artix to come, but he didn't. So now I got to figure out how to get to the camp and do whatever. I want to do all the stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Twilly, apparently. Welcome home. Oh, this is talking about my Dragon Watch Keep stuff. Yes, all the villagers I rescued. Did I rescue? I don't remember. Kaz didn't accidentally sell any of them on the way here, did he? Oh, they're not settled. Oh, look at that cutie. Ready for turn in. Alright, I don't want to visit the inn. There's no room at the inn. Do you have to talk to Mix about the camp? Oh, look at this. Mogloween items. Go to Camp Gonnagetcha! Woohoo! Yeah. That's still from Pirate Day. Go to Camp Gonnagetcha! Let's do it! I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. It's a summer camp like you've never known it. Alright, so you're supposed to pick a side. I hadn't picked... Or does it put you on a side? Oh my goodness. I don't know if there'll be any giveaways today. Alright. I need to have a selfie with this camp sign. Oh, apparently I have to get a lot farther ahead to get it. So there are 2 sets of campers, guys. There we go. There's my new screenshot, man. That is all mine. Camp, I've got lots of spiders is what this needs to be called. Oh, look, it's attacking people already. Alright. Let's go check out this camp. Oh, talk to Dottie first, I guess. Maybe we need to declare one of these. Welcome to Camp Gonnagetcha, camper. Who, me? Of course, you silly. Are you ready for some serious campground fun? Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to read a whole lot, guys, because it's actually the talking that makes everything worse, so I have to try not to do as much talking. Great! The Camp Gonnagetcha war has begun! The camp is gonna get you. The camp is gonna get you. Alright. How's the war? 2 cabins who compete against each other to win the Camp Gonnagetcha trophy. Counselor Zip runs the Dricken cabin, and Counselor Ace runs the Frogzard cabin. Just compete their war quest. Complete it, or compete it, whatever. As many times as you can to help your cabin win. The war meter at the top of the screen will let you know how each side is doing. The first cabin to reach 100% wins the war! And the winners unlock a rare prize. I'm like, what's the prize? The winners get their cabin's emblem on a rare flag they can wear everywhere and show their camp pride. And if you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of the legendary Schrade rising from the depths of the lake to kill again. It's all part of the Camp Gonnagetcha experience. Oh my gosh, the fact that they did this. Oh, it's just awesome. It's all sorts of awesome sauce. Well, seriously though, Schrade will just walk right up out of the lake and slaughter you. Just lop your head clean off with his machete. Nothing but neck. So, have fun! Going to camp can be scary. Oh, so camp uniforms. So the Drickens have already reached 50% and unlocked that. I think the Frogzards have to do something and get up to 50% so that they can unlock their uniform crafting. Let's totally... Did we already do camp fly-through? But let's do a Schrade cutscene. What can you tell me about Schrade? Well, good golly, I don't know. He's just always been a part of Camp Gonnagetcha life since my first day. I've heard lots of stories, but maybe you should look around and try to find clues to his mysterious origin. Dottie. Oh, I've been here for years. I took the camp over while earning my conquest badge when I was just a camper like you. I was so proud when I finally earned it. Too bad only Zip and Ace were left to see it. Now I'm working on my necromancy badge. Twitch? She's twitching? Oh, she's getting angry. Oh, let's take a look at the souvenir shop. Camp torch. Yeah, there's a familiar looking hockey mask. Serious head injury? Yeah, you might want to get that looked at. Oh gosh. That's a bit of a sword. Well, I'm totally buying stuff. Schrade has been spotted. But I haven't bought everything yet. Wait. Quick, run. Find Schrade. I'm still doing my Pirate Day stuff. And a natural cold chill. Oh! Look at that. Ah! Hey, Starbuck. You're trying to scare me now. Look! Isn't he cute? Oh my have the eye patch. Holy cow! Ah. So this is the Dricken camp, and that's the face of the Dricken. Wait, the Drickens have won? They hit 100%? No! He said today was the last one, but he didn't say that. This was going to be the last thing, but apparently, oh my gosh. No! We have cookies. Dricken cabin is the best. Even if it hurts terribly. Fanaticism or zealotry than loyalty. Never ever question Dottie. Alright, let's look at the Dricken cabin. Oh, never mind. It's the same thing. Dricken cabin flag. Can anybody buy it? Talk to Ace. I know. I'm an NPC? Really? Oh, good. The rewards can be bought by everyone. Come on, who doesn't want the little more dragony face? They're bad and we're good. Stands for good things and they're the enemy. That's not very clear. Collect war badges from monsters. Complete my quest until the war meter hits 100%. Frogsard cabin for life and Dricken cabin is a house of lies. I am so sad that I didn't come in and become a Frogsard earlier. So you can get any of the, Oh, no, you need crafting badges. I'm not going to be able to craft anything. Oh, that's a nice looking axe, though. Campy shoulders. Campy warrior. Oh, no, not... Oh, it's a... Badges! Look at that! Badges! Oh, my gosh. Oh, is there any way I'm going to be able to... Craft time, 7 hours. 30 badges. And this one is 50 badges. And boots are another 5. And... Oh, man. Well, this is the last day today. Still not seeing any message. Oh. Getting messages from Artix. I would have rather had a green flag. Work. Oh, I'm never gonna have enough badges. What on earth happened to my... Seriously, why is my, I can't even see the bottom of my screen. I wonder if I have to go back to... My settings all crazy again? No, let's do full screen and see what happens. That's what happens whenever I go off the screen. It disappears. At least I can see my whole screen. Alright. Let's kill things, I guess. Oh, you can get 11 badges from a kill? Oh, Shrade! Shrade, let's go see Shrade! No, don't turn around! I just really got set up for a screenshot, buddy. Yeah, that target is friendly. That's who I'm trying to get a picture of. Oh, I never got anything off on him, so... No, he's got to come back. Yay, I got him! You can't hear me until I change my settings. You have been stolen, Artix.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I just heard you.
Oh, okay. Now I can hear you. Hello.
Yay!
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing all right. Look at this. We got a Mocape convention going on here.
Woo!
It's awesome. I made it into camp and somebody was already a winner.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did not expect it to accelerate so intensely at the end. I'm writing the design notes post for it now. I am so proud of our player base. One, this event was so unintentionally grueling, grindy, insano. See, we had this other game called Dragon Fable, and they call the guys that are really good at the war in Dragon Fable the Dragon Fable warmongers. These guys play the heck out of anything. When we throw like millions and millions of monsters at them, they're like, that's it? So this was on the level of what the warmongers handle, and the players stepped up so insane on this war. And unfortunately, it wasn't fair. It wasn't intentional, but so we spawned the player right in between the two camps. But when you first enter the camp, you're closer to the Dricken side, and this gave a kind of an unintentional psychological and like early like spawn advantage to the Dricken side.
Yeah, I wanted to be a Frogzard.
Yeah,
I came to be a Frogzard, and it's like I'm not anybody as far as I know because it's already over.
Well, hey, the Frogzards did incredible because at the last minute, see, there was a bonus crafting item that unlocked for each side when they hit 50%. And the Frogzards were at like 40% as the Drickens were closing in for the win. And what I would like to hypothesize happen was because of the Frogzard's incredible persistence and bravery, that at the end, most of the Drickens switched over to give them that final push to hit 50%. And then everyone immediately switched over to the Dricken side to push on to hit 100%, winning the war. This is going to be an official part of our video game's history. Everybody that participated in this event is part of our game's lore now.
So I didn't really get to participate because I came in and it was over.
You missed the most amazing part of the war by like 10 minutes.
I know, it wasn't one when I was like all day planning this, everything's set, coming at 8, and then boom, it's gone.
Oh man, when you contacted me earlier, like, yeah, I'm gonna be out on 8. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna be at like 90% then.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be perfect timing. I thought it was gonna show everything off. Totally failed.
What's really interesting on the psychology of how this war works. When the war first started, it was moving really, really fast, and we had a record number of players on the server at this release. And then, I don't think anybody in chat would mind me just kind of fessing up to being terrible. So I saw over a 10-point spread between the two teams. I'm like, man, I better give these Frogzards, you know, some cheering on. And I wasn't exactly sure of how strong my marketing power was, but I went on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere and was like rallying up the Frogzards, right? Because I knew they were at a disadvantage. And the players got really mad because they're like, mods can't take sides with the thing. And I didn't expect the reaction from the players. Like, the Frogzards really started picking up the pace in a completely unnatural way. So I was like, okay, I need to delete all of those posts and not do that. Because normally our wars are collaborative, so we're all working together. So whenever I do those kind of things, it benefits everybody. But I did. But I also wanted to make sure that, you know, the Frogzards had a chance of like hitting the thing, because I knew that the terrain was an advantage. I think everyone's in agreement that it ultimately didn't matter, it wasn't a big deal. But as the war was going on, like.
But now everybody has to wear the red chicken, not the cool green Frogzard. So.
Okay, well, we know which side you're on.
Well, I'm not on any side as far as I realize. I don't know. I'm just killing stuff. And I tried to look at crafting, and it's like 50 and 30, and I'm like, crud, I'm not gonna get anything. I have 3.
All the players that were contributing in this war, there's one guy who played, oh my god, so much. And they have so much crafting stuff, they're just gonna have to hold them until the next war when we have all new stuff.
Oh no, it was me or him, and I just died.
Oh.
Ah. No,
So
I was unwell all weekend, so I couldn't really, I didn't play anything much.
Oh, I'm sorry, you feeling better now?
Someday I will be better.
Someday.
Someday. But I refuse to not stream. I am streaming no matter what. Ooh, who's up here? What's up here? Oh, Trade!
Well, I'm really proud of all of our players in this war, because as we kind of got towards the end, we saw the true spirit of the community come out. It was completely different than the grind that they fought through in the middle. Like, I think everyone that was here for the last several hours felt something really special as this thing came to a close. And at some point, I'm going to finish this design notes and go home.
No, you're not.
No, we were at the office until like, well, I've been working till midnight pretty much every night since the beginning of last week. And I got to go home early, like almost at 9 o'clock on Friday. And then we had all these server problems. And we thought somebody was hacking and trying to cheat the war, which was hurting the server. But it was actually one of the systems that we had made was attacking the servers from the inside, and it was our fault.
No, way to go.
I bet Zoom a coffee that I could pinpoint what it was, and he owes me a coffee now.
Ooh, I was just trying to get a good screenshot here. But now I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. So you're working, I'm streaming.
It's working.
So, oh no, it's coming after me! So, is the camp gonna go away for a year? Because, I'm sorry, but campy horror movies is like my favorite thing in the universe.
Just till the next Friday the 13th. This is our reoccurring Friday the 13th event. Now, in our previous games, we tend to expand every time we re-release something. So, like, for example, in AdventureQuest Worlds, we started off with Mogloween, and then we've expanded it every year and added more and more and more. And so this is the start of, like, in the future, people are going to look back at this war and be like, oh my God, can you believe it was like this back then? Like, there was no PvP, there were no random, like, events, there were, like, no, like, live GM hosted stuff, like, and they're going to look back at this with a badge of honor. They're going to be like, no, man, I was there when it actually meant something, when it was hard. You had to convince the entire community to get like 1% without beating the thing. Because I do think that there were some Drickens who were like intentionally trying to stop the Frog's Hearts from reaching 50%. They're like, no, just beat this thing. Let's leave them in the dust.
Oh no.
We saw some pretty crazy stuff in the past 3 hours. Like, I was on the edge of my seat. Literally. I still am. My butt kind of hurts.
I'm just sad that I missed it by so close. I should have streamed at 7, but I didn't know. I trusted Artix that it would still be going on tonight, guys.
Well, it was at 8. You're going to go on at 8. I think it ended at 8:15.
Well, I was in at 8:05, 8:10, because I was not hearing back from you.
Oh, okay. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think I was in showing off the pumpkins and all that decoration and stuff before I came to the camp. So I came to the camp at, yeah, basically 8:12 is when I came into the camp. So I like missed it by seconds, man. But I'm not getting crafting badges. No. Need crafting badges. But that is pretty cool.
So, what else is going on? Wait, did you do the storyline yet?
I just talked to the 2 guys. I haven't done anything else.
Great. It's not very long, and I bet you we have time to finish it. It's a perfect MJ voice acting moment, because I think because you talk to the 2 guys, and then you do a couple quick quests. I think there's like 2.
Oh, you have to go back and talk to Dottie, apparently.
And then I think it's Dottie, 2 quick quests. And then I wrote all the dialogue, so...
I'm not sure how much I can read. Actually, the speaking is what causes my coughing fits, which usually ends up in throwing up. So, it's been a rough week.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna cast long range heal at you. Hang on.
All right.
Okay, I hope I aimed right.
I don't know. That might have hit my new.
Guy walking down the street. I suddenly feel better.
You might have gotten a robot vacuum. We have a new family member. It's a robot vacuum. Choose a cabin. Oh.
Robot Vacuum is the name of my Mr. Roboto cover band.
Camp itself remembers the victim. Blah blah blah. Oh, so now I have to go. You have to walk to one of them and pick. Well, if I pick this one, then I get the whatever is unlocked. If I pick the other one, I don't. Oh no! What should I choose? Yes, we have a new robot vacuum. Alright guys, should I just sell out and join the Drickens so I can get the whatever? Oh wait, we already all got the victory prize, didn't we? Oh, I don't think I can join anybody. Oh, destroy dark memories, so I guess I don't choose yet. Dark memories. Memories. I shall kill evil memories. Oh, my voice is so gone, too. I have not named the robot vacuum yet. I mean, I plan on it, but he's unnamed right at the moment. But he is so cute. And he actually had to pick my feet up because he was all over my desk earlier. He was zooming around my desk here. Yeah, Frogzards are the best. But I gotta kill 8 of these.
To the person who said Frogzards are the best, were they an original player of our previous games? The reason I ask this because people who came into AdventureQuest 3D first seem to like the Jerkins more.
I don't know. I came into AdventureQuest 3D first. And I like the Frogzards. I mean, Jerkins are cool. Retired counselor's gonna get me, man.
That's the problem with tenure.
Run away! Run away! Oh, it's still coming after me. Is anybody distracted? Oh, it's gone now. Okay. I need more dark memories. Curses, man. Curses. Oh, there's one. So you think original AQ3D players prefer Drickens?
Players of our other games? Oh, no, yeah, AQ3D. It seems like, okay, so for the record, I'm using my man voice. This is how I talk to nobody. I never use that voice. Okay, so I still sound like a 15-year-old girl when I talk like that. So for the record, I created both the Dricken and the Frogzard. And I was told that the Dricken was a terrible idea. I just want to put that out there, that it was a terrible, terrible idea, that nobody was going to like it.
Oh.
And this war proved the people that said that wrong. Of course, the people come back and say it's not fair because the sides are a little lopsided. But people from the previous games like have kind of like an allegiance to the Frogzard because that was like the very first monster from the very original AdventureQuest. And the Dricken was a brand new thing that only belongs to AdventureQuest 3D. It's like not in any of the other. Actually, wait, did they put it in AQ Worlds? I think they put it in AQ Worlds. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, I thought Drickens were interesting, but Frogzards look like little dragons, and
And they got their little tiny hands. They can do little tiny push-ups like T-Rexes.
Psych here says I miss the hairy Frogzards. He'll know about Harry Frogzard's design. I'm pretty sure he made it. So I'm getting lots of war badges, but not crafting badges. Are these things, like, rare?
So you have to turn in... Oh my gosh, I think you can still turn them in. You have to turn in to get the crafting badges.
Well, I'm not even a part of anything yet, because...
Because you came in late, yeah.
Because I'm doing the quests. Running away from the dark memory.
So the players were all told that within 24 hours we were going to open up Mogloween. And the truth is that if they had only beat it a couple hours ago, we could have launched it. So we can't do a release this big without making sure we have a full staff on hand. Because otherwise we need to have at least 4 people able to fix all the different problems that come up when we do a release, right? Because we don't, like, we're not just releasing it on PC and Mac, but also on Android and Apple, and we're affecting maps and a couple other systems. So like it has to be kind of like all hands on deck. So we'll actually be releasing it as soon as we get in the morning and everybody's got everything checked in and we're staged. We're ready to pounce.
Well, that means you're not turning this off quite yet, right? So I have time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, it reset. Why did it reset? What was that?
What reset?
The stupid dark memory.
Oh, maybe it remembered.
It's like, wait a minute, I don't think I like this. Alright, I've got 5 out of 8. Oh, did not mean to back up into a spider. Don't care about the spider, just want the war badges. Oh, someone else is fighting the spider. Yeah, I'm being saved by a mocape. So, Zykir wants to know when you got rid of Harry Zards.
Alright, great question. So in the original AdventureQuest, my art was perhaps not as good as current artists' art. And people thought that the back of the Frogzards was hair. It might have been. Because the original Twilly had like shoes or something. But so originally they were supposed to be like, okay, do you want to hear like really top secret story that I've never told anybody?
Us? Yeah, totally.
So, okay, I used to work in California, and I moved to Florida, and I moved to Florida to create a cruise ship. And that was right before 9/11, and of course, a lot of terrible things were impacted by that, and the travel industry was definitely one of them. And in my spare time, I'd always been making video games. So I was... Oh man, should I tell that story? Tell all the stories. I don't know. How many hours you guys got? Sorry.
Tons.
So I'd started a business. I'm going to tell a short version so nobody falls asleep. Wake up! And I started a business, and with the money that I had made from that, I went and bought one of those like really, really early kind of Wacom tablets, because I really wanted to draw, and I was always working on the video games. And Adult Swim on Cartoon Network was showing Dragon Ball every night. They had 2 episodes. They would show Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z back to back. And it was really weird starting to watch Dragon Ball that way, because they were like really out of time sync, but it was kind of exciting trying to figure out who the characters were across the shows, because I'd be like, oh my God, that's like the little version of the guy from over there, like. So I would sit on the bed and I would draw all these characters while I was watching the show, and that's basically what I did every night. So I'd finish like work on my 3rd job, and then like at 11 o'clock I'd lay down on the thing with my laptop, and I started drawing like Twilly, and I would research the internet for drawings of monsters and dinosaurs. And then I had this giant inspiration folder full of stuff, and I'm like, okay, what if I took like the legs of a T-Rex, and like the Frogzard head is just kind of like a random monster head that I would always draw on the side of my notebooks in school. So, and then I'm not sure where the furry thing came from. I think I was trying to draw scales, and I was just really, really bad. And I given it little T-Rex arms, and it was before the push-up meme. That was all really, like, we're talking like 2001 right now. And like I thought it was just like, it was kind of chibi and weird, and I wanted to be able to ride them. I kind of wanted to be like lizard versions of chocobos from Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Although, like, they'd be like alligator kind of like dinosaur like equivalents, because I thought it'd be really funny if the characters in our games were able to mount them and ride them like chocobo, except for they're like little T-Rexes, like chibi T-Rexes. And we did. I mean, in some of the early promo art, I had like Frogzard Rider, and we actually built. The guys don't like doing the mounts where we kind of put like a fake character like on the Guardian mounted rider, like kind of put you in Guardian armor and then put you on a mount. And the guys don't like doing that. They're like, no, we need to have travel for, like, wait till we have real mounts. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine, we'll wait till we have real mounts, because then we just have to go and redo them anyways. Okay, back on point. So, just if you guys need help going to sleep, I got your back. Just grab a pillow, get a little warm milk, cuddle up, and Uncle Artix will put you right to sleep. So I draw all these weird things, and I had the original sheet of monsters, There was the Clog, Rocky, the Frogzard, the Seed Spitter, and I think the Drackle. No, was it Drackle or Dravir? I don't remember. So, I always say so when I'm like stalling for time. So, it's my version of So when I put the first game together, actually I don't know where this story is going. Should I just start talking about
You're
the time
talking
in
about
high school we almost caught the school on fire with our robot that ran out of control when the principal was coming around the corner and the flaming robot was charging at him? That
No.
actually happened.
No, they want to know why there are no more furry Frogzards.
Oh, right!
That's where you're going.
So, yeah, I don't think they were supposed to have fur. I don't think the Drackles were supposed to have fur either. I think that was just how I drew like scales without drawing scales. I'm like, good enough, because I was not really good at art. I used to go to the bookstore like all the time. Every week I'd go to the bookstore and I'd sit there and I dreamt of owning all those drawing books in the drawing section, because back before internet tutorials on drawing, you go to the bookstore and they just had this giant section on like how to draw with what's his name, Caldwell, and that other guy that made like 90% of all how to draw books. And I was like, one day I'm gonna have money and I can actually afford these. Dreamed. And then one day I actually bought a couple of them. I bought all of them, but I never actually like learned to draw from them. So they only work if you actually look at them, I think. I looked at them. I just never like sat there and drew the stuff out of the thing. Well, by that time I didn't even draw anymore, because we had like J6 and Oishi and people that like the skill gap was so big. Like maybe I should.
Maybe you should stop drawing and do something else.
Sometimes when I send we sign stuff for players when we send it out of Hero Mart, like the certain items, and sometimes I'll sneak little stick figures under the bottom of like the action figure boxes and stuff, and it'll say, "This is why they don't let me draw anymore." And they probably think I'm just being funny, but it's like literally the truth.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's sad, because these are pretty fun. Oh, Zykeer thought it was based on the Wolverine frog for the longest time.
That's the thing?
Right. I guess. I don't know. That's what Zykeer's saying.
You don't want to know my grades from biology. I was a lot stupider younger in life than I am now. Like, I know I'm not like the most intelligent person in the world, but in the past couple years, I've gotten this like insane, insatiable hunger for knowledge of ancient history and science. So when we were doing AdventureQuest Dragons, we were doing all this research because every dragon had its own theme. And I probably spent like days on every dragon, like researching to build out the amount of research. But what happened is I learned the research skill. I mean, we always had it because everything in fantasy is based off of something else. People can only relate to things that they can see. Like if I told you to think of a color you've never seen before, and I challenge you all to think of a color you've never seen before. And sometimes when I go to schools and I talk about this, they're like, I got one. I'm like, can you explain it to me? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like red, but with like a little yellow in it. And I'm like, okay, that's orange, and you've seen that one. So, but you have to think of a color you've never seen before. And everyone's like, I can't. And the reason for that is because your brain, if I told you to say, hey, I want you to think of a truck, it's red, it has an open back, there's a teddy bear in it, and the teddy bear is wearing a tutu, and it has a machine gun, and I want you to take the truck with the teddy bear and the tutu and just spin it around in 3D in your head. You have no problem doing that. And the reason for that is because anything that your brain can relate to, you can envision. But if I said, okay, I want you to think of a Xanapod of Zarknuckles and a Falubian squanchy neck, I don't know. And like, but
a crooked or straight one?
Very well played, MJ. Very well played. But you have no frame of reference, so you don't know what that is. And the secret to people is we have to do things that are relatable, and we can learn things and we can build associations, and we put labels on everything. And the human mind loves to categorize, and we love to delete. Like, for example, like your nose is always visible to your eyes at all times. If you look right now, you can just see your nose.
You
But
don't
your brain-
realize how tiny my nose is, actually.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's almost not visible. I have been teased about this.
Triggered! Sorry.
You're in trouble now. Thank you for bringing up my... Right.
How was I supposed to nose? But most people with regular sized noses, they can, like, if you just look, like, your nose is right there all the time. But your brain deletes it out, so you never consciously see, like, in a half hour, you won't even remember that your nose is there. So we're like these incredible deletion machines, and we only kind of pay attention to things we care about. But if you see something new, there's this thing called the articulate reactivator, which is basically the part of your brain that when you see something, now you start noticing it everywhere. Like if you've ever like learned a new word, like when I was little, I learned the word policy in school, and then I was like at the grocery store, and I'm like, oh my God, it says policy there. Oh, that says policy. And on the back of this thing, it said policy. Oh my God, the word policy's everywhere. And I didn't realize it was just because it had always been there, but I just learned, like some people, like when they get a new car, suddenly start noticing that car everywhere. So that thing's called the articulate reactivator. And am I going with somewhere with this? I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe I'm about to make some sort of really profound commentary on our existence, or maybe we're going to talk about video games. Perhaps the latter, but not about ladders, because I'm gonna wrung that one out. Sorry, I gotta watch my step. Okay, so whenever like all of these fantasy things are created, we tend to base them on things that people are kind of already familiar with, but then extrapolate it in some creative way. And what is creativity? Well, creativity is just taking two things and combining it together in a new way. I mean, nobody's ever really made anything original. All they've done is combine things that they've already had, which I guess makes them original. But I mean, conceptually, everything exists. In fact, if you think about it on a molecular level, if all we are electrons, then everything from us, our brains, the chair, the drink that you had last, to the suns in distant galaxies, we're all made of the same stuff, just in a different organization, right? That's irrelevant. Let's talk about the game stuff. So in history, like, real history is really, really fascinating. Like, and I don't know why I got the bug. Like, I never liked history. Like, I really didn't like school. I was a pretty mediocre C+ student, except for in art and gym class. I got my A's there. I also had 3 school records. Would have been 4, but they didn't time the 4th one. So when I was little, like, I used to just spend an overwhelming amount of time watching TV and reading, like, on weird supernatural stuff. Any book I could get a hold of that had, like, vampires and mummies and liches and werewolves and robots, and like I was just obsessed with like the strange and the supernatural, but I never really believed in it. I was just fascinated by it, and the fascination really led me to find out the roots of where these things came from. See, I'm putting her to sleep. Did you hear that, guys?
No,
She's
no,
like
Darth
5
just
minutes away from Slumberland.
no, Darth just spooked me by doing bits on the channel, which make this really loud popping noise in my ear. He's got a lot of bits down on the channel. It was not that I'm falling asleep. I was breathing from being spooked.
Spooky.
It's Darth's fault. I just made the perfect screenshot right here. Camp Gonnagetcha. Yeah. Alright, keep going. School.
Oh,
Stuff.
so I was really surprised to find out that like so many different cultures all had their very own versions of vampire that were completely different from each other, called completely different things. And back when I was really young, I didn't realize that language was really the secret to history, because especially here in the United States, where for some reason we think that everything that we use is the same words that is elsewhere. Like I grew up in a really rural, white bread little back town, and when I moved and I went to San Francisco, well, I was an RA in college, and they really expanded my mind. And then when I went to San Francisco, like there was such incredible diversity and like just all these amazing people, and just I don't know, like I kind of went from being so incredibly sheltered to so suddenly like thrust into the world. And like as I kind of came to term, like it's really cool finding out about all this like like people are really obsessed with Game of Thrones, and I wonder why, if they're obsessed with Game of Thrones, they're not equally obsessed with the histories that it's subtly based on. Like all the things that happened in Game of Thrones, minus the dragons, with, you know, metaphorically, things like the dragons happened. I mean, we could talk about the invention of the gun or the catapult, but like they all happened. In fact, I think the map of Westeros is almost like England upside down, right? Because that's where the wall is.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, keep going. Seriously.
So, like, I really enjoyed finding the histories, and like, you know, like the differences between like Asian vampires and like Germanic vampires and European vampires and Native American equivalents of vampires. Like there's like all of this lore spread, and sometimes, you know, I would go down the deep end, like trying to like find the commonality, like maybe it's real. And I go through these phases every couple years. Like I went through a really strong parasite phase where I was like really into parasites. The Toxoplasmosis gondii is hands down my favorite. And then I went through like a geomancy phase where I bought a triple axis Gauss meter, and I just started running around like measuring all the electromagnetic fields of everything.
That's awesome.
I went through a pretty substantial like diet phase where I was looking at the foods we ate, and nobody wants to hear the outcome of that one. Just watch some Netflix documentaries and like don't eat food with me. And that's it's probably more damaging to your body to be afraid of food like I am than to just eat the bad stuff, because the stress is the cortisol levels are more damaging than some of the toxins we actually just put into our body that taste good. So but then like I don't know, I keep going, like my history buff phase is probably the most relevant to the gaming, because when we were doing dragons, like we have a civilization dragon who was kind of like, I think we call him like Xerxeon or something. And he kind of had the rise of civilization, and it was with that, like I found this interactive map online where it kind of showed human progress for like the past 4,000 years. And I was like, whoa, the Roman Empire almost took everything. Oh my God, these other people almost took everything. Like, it was crazy. It's like everybody took a turn like conquering Egypt. And I got really obsessed with Egyptian history because it is the most fascinating thing ever. Like, okay, there's too much. I want to download my brain onto a USB stick and mail it to you all. It'd be much faster because I got like 6 years worth of material here. But like everything from like every fantasy monster, everything, like it has a source, and it's not necessarily the original source. Like everything's a derivative. I remember somebody coming up and going like, oh my God, vampires versus werewolves. You're basing this off of Twilight. I'm like, no, we're stealing this from Underworld, who stole this from the thing that came before it.
Yeah, what is it? There are like 6 types of stories. There are 6 stories out there, really. Everything is just those stories.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because my most recent fascination is I've been studying Dan Harmon, the creator of Rick and Morty and Community. And he uses something called the Harmon Circle to do his story writing. And the Harmon Circle is really neat because there's a book called oh shoot, it's like I can't remember the name. Googling the 3,000 Faces of Heroes or something. What's it called? Come on. I like how you can just Google anything and you get an answer.
Not always the right answer, but you do get one. See, Darth is saying he thinks he's the last human on Earth that has not seen a single episode of Game of Thrones. Well, I loved the books long before there was ever a TV show.
Skip Game of Thrones. Watch Rick and Morty.
No, I'm still put out that the show has gone farther than the books. To this point, I have not seen anywhere in the show that has gone past where the books are. Because I wanted to read the books first. I'm getting the feeling that's not ever going to happen. And Zykir is saying at least he never went vegan.
I don't...
At
Wait,
least
he said you never went vegan?
No, he said at least he never went vegan. And I'm not a he. So...
Well, you know, according to Scott Pilgrim, you get superpowers if you go vegan.
I'm a pyromaniac Irish girl with a little nose. I don't think I need to be vegan for my superpowers.
So do you have red hair?
I have red undertones. My mom was the redhead, but I didn't get red hair. Very sad. When my hair bleaches out in the summer, it turns very red and very copper. So everyone else gets blonde highlights. Mine are red. But if I'm indoors too long, like... It looks like almost like I dye my hair because right at the base of my scalp it's still brown, and then just as you get away from my scalp, then it goes red until it gets to the bottom because it's long and it's like bright down there. It's really kind of...
Oh, interesting.
It's cool. I just wish it was all red.
You know, I don't know what you look like.
That's because you don't invite me to the studio. You don't come meet me at any really cool conventions. And I got a wolf on me.
Are you going to that convention up north with the giant robots? Oh my God! The giant robot fight's on! Hang on. Is it on now? Is it on now? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm sorry, you might have to stop your stream and put this on.
No.
Megabots Incorporated, the Kurutas versus the American guys with the killer death bots.
Is that going on right now?
Oh God, I think it is. Hang on, I'm checking. Like, this is one of the few things in life that... No, it's not on yet.
Okay. So we can keep talking art and AQ3D, maybe?
Okay, it's in 53 minutes.
So
Oh
now
my
we know
God.
when Artix has to leave.
Well, technically I was supposed to leave an hour ago. My wife's like, I'm at home with children. Where are you? Why have you abandoned us?
Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna be blaming me for this.
The world's first giant robo fight. Megabots versus Siodobashi.
Oh, hey, Zykir. Oh, are you talking about subbing to the channel? I believe it is not a recurring sub at all. You have to resub every month. It's, I guess, to keep people from losing track of how much money is going everywhere. I just know everybody I've seen has had to resub every month. Am I wrong? All you other people subbing? I don't know. Ah! These counselors. Oh! I'm supposed to be killing counselors. I got distracted by a shade.
So for anybody here who plays AdventureQuest Worlds, on my Twitter, I put a contest to name the pumpkin-y version of the Blinding Light of Destiny. Because, do you know Michael Cthulhu, MJ? The guy who makes real-life fantasy weapons online? He had a TV show, and he still makes them on his YouTube channel.
He's the one that made your axe?
Yeah!
Yes.
So, he made it and released the video. We're going to do a, like, we wanted to wait until after Mogloween was live to do our marketing blitz, so tomorrow afternoon we'll kind of be going crazy on that, but we made a very special pumpkin version of the axe for AdventureQuest World, which we're going to give to all players, and we're going to build a cartoon AdventureQuest World's version of Michael Cthulhu and put him in town to hand out the axe.
That is
so everyone
awesome.
Can and if you go and try to name the axe, I'm kind of following and stalking anybody that has good ideas on Twitter. So if you would like to be stalked by a game dev, you can go and suggest a name.
Oh, are there counselors out in the water? Oh! I think I found where the counselors are.
I don't think I've been to the island since this went live.
Oh, no, that's not a camp counselor. It's a Shrade minion. Never mind. I'm fighting the wrong person. I'm fighting the wrong thing. It's not even going to give me any... I still need to kill another counselor. See, I'm still trying to do stuff in between, you know, your stories. Which, I love your stories, by the way. If I sound weird or go funny, it's because I might be in the middle of a coughing fit.
And yeah, you're really sick. That long range heal, it's slow. It takes a while to get there.
Well, they don't... My throat is kind of pinched shut right now. I'm not sick with any kind of illness, which really sucks. So... it'd be nice if they could find a to make it so I could still, you know, not cough. But it started when the damage and everything happened in my house. The big storm, and then the mold. Now the mold's been cleaned out and everything, but I don't know. It's not going away. So I don't know if it triggered something or what. But maybe when we actually have walls back in the house, it'll help. Did you know I've had no floor or walls in a whole part of my house? Like a hole going through to the ground. And they had stapled plastic over it, and there's ceiling missing, and the walls are missing. The outer wall with the siding was all that was there. And
are you digging down a secret underground lab to conduct experiments? Put all your clones?
I wish I had clones. I wish I could take clones to conventions sometimes. Why are there no camp counselors? Did you guys got rid of them all? Were they fired or something? Ugh. I'm like only needed to kill 4, and I've gotten 3 this whole time. No, the worst part about this though is it's swollen around my voice box and constricting, and it's changing my voice. So my voice is actually deeper now, and it may not go back to normal, which is very, very sad for me.
Why can't I have that problem?
No, see, I'm a high soprano. I'm going to cry when, well, I can't even hit my notes right now. If I try to sing, I start coughing like a lunatic. All right, who took all the camp counselors? Artix, come and spawn a camp counselor.
Okay. Hang on, I'll be there in a second. I need to post just to let them know. Design notes updated.
I don't care about Shrade. Give me a... Hi, Shrade. Actually, I do want to take a picture of you, so... before everybody starts fighting you. Selfie with Shrade. And people started fighting him. Darn it.
Oh, I linked them to the wrong post. I'm an idiot. Okay, hang on.
Tannic, where are all the camp counselors? I only need to kill 4, so MJ's playing the role of Jason in this game.
Oh, here's a secret that I think none of the players know, but now that I tell them, they're gonna think it's funny, but it's gonna be too late. Did you see the cutscenes? Did you see what Shrade says?
He hasn't said anything. He snuck up behind me. That's all I've seen so far.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, you're doing the quest. You need to... Oh, that's why you're doing it. Okay, hang on a second.
I'm trying to kill the counselor to get farther on the quest. Yes, I'm trying to finish the quest. I was hoping this would be the last one, and... there's nothing but wolves and memories and spiders. Literally. Get away from me, dumb memory. Bad memory. Bad. Like, seriously, I have been wandering around this, like, forever. And ever. And
Alright, I'm coming. What server are you on?
Whatever one we've always played on.
The blue one.
The
Oh, wait,
one
you
you
saying that in code so I wouldn't, Hey, wait! Give me your friend code!
No! I'm not bringing that screen up. I don't trust that screen.
The Drickens won the war.
I'm just trying to finish the quest.
Did you get the collector's edition?
Of the game? I don't think so.
Of the Mogloween 2017 with the skeleton transformation.
No, I should do that. Isn't that the one that the pack you can buy out at the mix?
Tarman says, "Oh, curmudgeon! The retired counselors are zombies." All right, see if you see this message. Oops, hang on a second. Mogloween unlocks.
No, I think I'm like on
all
red. I think.
Devices. Less than 24 hours.
When I log in, it has a button that says I can go to blue. Artix, Mogloween unlocked on all devices. Pack,
Okay,
PC,
you're on the
Mac,
blue server.
Android, Apple, whatever.
How do you spell your character name again?
AngYll. There's a counselor by the Dricken camp. I'm coming.
Okay, 5th time's charm.
I can't type.
Doodle-doo-doo-doo.
Hi, Artix.
Hi.
All right, they said there's a counselor over here. Where?
The war's over and they're still fighting. That's awesome.
There it is. Kill him. Kill him with fire.
Oh my gosh, you know what? If there was a way, we have our brand new classes going on the PTR tomorrow. The game's a lot more fun. I would say at least 32.5% more fun.
With new glasses.
What was the name of the thing you needed?
The camp counselor. They just found one for me. We just killed it.
Counselor.
So I've got it. I got it. I got it. They just gave...
Oh, you're done?
Yeah. That's what we were just fighting right here.
Oh.
Kalkia right there found me one. Now I must go turn it in and find out what else I need to kill.
Yay!
And Fiano Fox says, Artix, remember when you say you could make someone fall asleep with your stories? I was in bed and you were kind of right. Yay, an Alien Legion
Happy
just
to be of
subscribed.
service. Now, see, I have practice now because I have a 3-year-old, so I can tell you the same stories that I tell him.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy, helplessly alone in the dark, stalked by creatures from the underworld that crawled up from his bed, reaching their slimy, poisonous fingernails, caked with dirt and mud and poisonous poison, and they went click, 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 click on the edge of the bed. Good night.
We weren't making out. This is the conversations that you wrote? Ah, straight again. Tyler, you're wearing my pants. There's a psycho on the loose, and he's right behind you. Nothing is going on here but platonic, wholesome, family-friendly conversation.
Platonic. Family friendly.
Plate tectonic. That's what we mean, yes. Look behind you. Not cool to prank people like that.
You know, some players said that we aged this up dangerously with these cutscenes, but I would like to set for the record that I've actually seen worse things than what I put in this release during the middle of the day on the Cartoon Network. we have some serious wiggle room.
See, once you start thoughts down that path, you need to be more careful what you say. Just saying.
What?
Nothing. I need to visit Skeeter.
Skeeter.
Skeeter in the mess hall?
That guy's
Knock,
a mess.
knock. Hello. I was sent by Arch Counselor Dottie too. What did I get this time? Smuggling berry juices. So. Where'd I put it?
He's doing the confused Travolta.
I thought Moglenberry juice was strictly forbidden in camp. Whiz burp? Oh my gosh!
See, it's a
straight
whisper
again.
burp, right?
Oh.
You take two things and you combine, they get whisper.
You know what else is forbidden? Summoning murderous monster fiends from Ninth Circle of the Underworld? No! Raiding old arch curmudgeon duty secret stash. I'm having fun with these screenshots. We don't care if he gets in trouble. I'm a wizard. No one can catch me. Oh my goodness. What's he gonna do with his magic? Make that entire bottle of Mockleberry juice disappear. Lots of door slammings in my faces. I have more than one face? What's that? See, this is what happens when you've gone too many weeks without sleeping because you're coughing in the middle of the night all the time. I finally slept for 2 nights now. My brain has not healed.
Oh.
Artix, what time is it on here? Are you guys in the same time zone? We're in the same time zone. Yes, we are.
Are we? EST.
Yes, Easties. And Rulero says, hello, Artix, big fan. Played the AE games. All the AE games.
Aw,
and
thanks.
enjoyed AQ3D. Thanks for all the work.
Aw, thanks, man.
We're gonna go see Janet now. I don't even want to know what's going on with Janet. I can't even get through part of it. Whoa. Oh, she's... Can't an attractive, young, morally questionable camper take a shower all alone on a dark and stormy night?
You know, hearing you read this out loud, I'm kind of thinking, man, who wrote this? Shame on them.
Is that safe with a psycho on the loose? Pfft, you sound like my stupid, no longer living friends. They said, whatever you do, don't say I'll be right back, because that's when they get you. I've watched a lot of horror movies. Yes, I have. Pretty good advice. Did you just say it? No. But I need to finish my shower, so I'll be right back. Visit Brad. Where's Brad?
See, the important thing here is your character realized this approach wasn't working. Have to try something different next time.
Aha. Oh, Skunky Moon is asking to add you in friends. Hey, I don't even think I get him in friends. Skunky Moon, you're in game and you can't hear me,
chat
but
off for screenshots.
so don't listen to.
Is
And
Skunky Moon in your-
Viper
in your
just
stream?
subscribed for us. Woo! No, not in the stream. That's in game chat.
Oh.
All right, we're going to Brad next. Oh boy, he's in the shower too?
Hey, I'm an equal opportunity showerist. It wouldn't be fair if we just had a girl, right?
Oh no! It's you!
See, he's actually saying cheat, hack. Get it? Get it? Because in the original movies, he was saying kill, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Shraid! Okay, that made me think of Raid. I shouldn't have read it like that.
Look out, ants!
Cheat. Oh man! I thought I was finally gonna be the last to survive this time! Wait, this time? How many times have you died?
This camp is...
I don't have anything to protect myself with except this bath towel. And I'm like, now I'm there in the back. Okay, that's kind of looking freaky. And now I'm closer. Oh my gosh. I don't want to die. I think something's creeping up on us. Hack. Got you. Oh wow, she's scowling there.
Scowl.
Don't you hack me. You're not the only one who can execute an unpredictable jump scare. Just watch this. Whoa, a little bit of head spinning. Is there pea soup as well?
If there was, I would have used it. I have no shame.
Do you even play hockey? They kicked you off the team because of that? Your mom said that? I had no idea. I would never have guessed you had a dog. What a sad, sad tale. Hearing your side, I guess it sort of makes sense. Hey, that guy's gonna kill me! Carry on. Yeah, giant cursed undead machete wielding killer. I know. But worse, he's an overhyped knockoff of an equally cheesy B-horror monster icon. So I'm gonna boss fight him so hard, those hack writers will never figure out how to write a sequel. Oh my goodness, the look on her face. Oh my gosh. Oh. Screenshots. Oh, by the way, everybody, you're going to be sad to know that the cat has been up on kitten cam the entire time, and I didn't have it turned on.
Oh, no.
Yes, so my kitties have their own little cam now. Hi, Shrade. I guess I need to fight him, huh?
Yes,
oh, so I sent in camp counselor badge names to your tweet.
Ooh!
I don't know that any of them got used. I think Artix just admitted he doesn't already follow me. He has come into my mumbles, played with me in MechWarrior Online, shared all these stories with me, and he doesn't follow me on Twitter. What am I to think now?
Clearly I'm treacherous and evil and must be put out of my misery by a spoon. Okay, what's your name on Twitter?
MJ _ Guthrie? I had to use the underscore because somebody took MJ Guthrie and like has never used it. They got it like in 2009 and never had one tweet or anything. I totally want them to give me that name, but they hasn't.
Whoa, somebody did the best screenshot ever.
Darn. Yeah, so actually the kitty Mila has been up sleeping on the kitty cam like constantly, all the time. She loves it. Drickens won the war's ended. Wait, it just said that? Why did it announce that? It's been a winner
I think
for a while.
it does that on... When you come back in the map, it just, lets you know.
Alright. Quest ready for turn in. Camp Gonnagetcha. Yeah, I still can't make anything. I have 15 craft badges. I could make a hockey stick. That's like the extent of what I could make. Oh, I guess I could make the neckerchief. And the boots. And the gloves. And the belt. I can make everything except... Oh. Campy mage. Aw, cool. Yeah, and I've got to try to get enough to get any of this. It's just not going to happen. Oh, wait. So no more quests. You're done.
You're done. You did it. You're done. We've completed the stream for the first time ever. I made a release short enough. See, originally, there wasn't a storyline to this. In fact, previously, we just had Shrade the first Friday the 13th. I was in a convention called Anime Impulse in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Is it LA? Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I don't know.
Hang on, I gotta thank this guy. Someone thanked me for stealing something legitimately, and I thanked him for allowing me to steal it, because Victory was the best. The memes for this war were so good. Like, both sides, like, I laughed out loud like a dozen times at memes that people were posting for this. What was I saying? I'm getting old. I think my memory's
thanking
going.
a person.
I'm like 20 now.
Derailed her. Oh, have you finally recovered from your black belt test?
Oh, man. So, since last time we talked, I went and tested for my 4th degree black belt. And they brought a panel of grandmasters in, because if you're going to promote somebody to the rank of master, you want to make sure that you have a bunch of grandmasters there to approve it. And they had a jiu-jitsu guy, a Artix grandmaster, a taekwondo grandmaster, I don't know. There were a lot of grandmasters there. It was really intimidating, and the test was brutal. Did I send you the link?
Yes, and yeah, I got to see the final.
Because it was 3 hours long. That was like 8 minutes of it.
It was still really cool though.
In the first hour, the point of because Krav Maga tests, like they're all done under duress. So the first hour was just to crush us as much as possible. And I got to lead the first third of it, because when you're testing for master, a big part is teaching, and is not just crushing them, but also making sure that you're inspiring everybody to succeed. So I wouldn't have them do anything that I wasn't going to do myself. So I was the only person who did everything for the first hour. And then immediately after the first hour was over, you're just like a sweaty puddle of death. And then it was time to perform that kata. And I performed the kata, and my grandmaster taught me the test, the kata that he had created for his 5th degree black belt test. And it's not really a part of the curriculum. It was just something that was like a really great way of honoring him to do this. And his master, Grandmaster Silva, was there, and he was one of the guys, the first students of the guy who brought Kempo to the United States. And so Kempo Grandmaster. Mm-hmm. And I performed the kata, and then when you're that tired, it probably doesn't look as good as you'd hope, and you know when you're like moving and like your body parts just aren't moving right, that it's probably not your A game. But then I walked, and I came back, and I had a katana, a pair of sai, and a pair of nunchucks, and I explained that I was really honored that he taught me the form, and as a sign of respect, I would like to perform it again. I secretly in my spare time weaponized the kata. So I performed the weaponized version of the kata, but the last move of the kata was this Dragon Fable style like Vorpal like swing, and I was so tired, like I didn't know if I could like jump. And then we went and did all the combative stuff, the regular part of the Krav test, which was pretty good. And then the very, very, very last part was the stress drill. And the objective is this: one guy holds a pad, and you're supposed to, at all times, be striking the pad. Like, your goal is to get to and hit the heck out of that pad.
Wait, so that one that I saw first, all the hitting of the pads and stuff, was after you did the weapon demonstration?
There were 2 bits. One was when I was doing the kickboxing sets, which was just a guy free-holding pads. And that was just me and one guy.
No, there was a whole bunch of people, like, jumping in on you.
That's the stress drill.
Oh my gosh.
And you're surrounded by all the biggest guys in the class. And in this case, you're surrounded by like 20 people. And they all just attack you nonstop. And they can use guns and knives and sticks and rifles and cue balls or whatever. And of course, all the regular, unarmed attacks, chokes and pins and takedowns. And the most exhausting thing is when one of the big guys, like Tank, who's one of the biggest guys there, takes you to the ground. And anybody who's done any ground fighting knows that the ground is a place you do not want to be. It's exhausting. And sure enough, the second person that attacks me, Tank freaking takes me to the ground. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no. There are two guys that were going to make sure that my test was legit. And Tank was one of them. He's very, like, he's like one of those big gruff guys that, you know, he's had some time in prison, but he's got a really big heart. And and he wasn't going to let you fake it. If you couldn't get him off him, you weren't passing the test. And I put my fingers right into his trachea, and then I had to punch him in the ear twice. And like, you don't punch him hard. Just let him know that you're hitting the right release buttons, because, you know, nobody wants you to continue. Because if you don't acknowledge the release buttons, you're going to get hit for real. So the plans you guys have for this game got me. Aww. So then the second thing is, like, they just kept taking me to the ground nonstop. Like, I got taken to the ground like 5 times, which, like, I was really expecting to, like, show off, like, all my cool weapon defense skills and look like an awesome, like, Jedi. But instead it was just big guys, like, slamming me ground nonstop. And then Sensei Thomas, and this is one of those things, like, most people don't even realize that 80% of the people that attacked me during the video had a knife in their hand unless they saw the knife fall on the ground. Like, my father watched it, and he's like, wait, the guys had knives? I'm like, yeah, watch it again. Like, every guy had a knife, and, like, a big part of Krav Maga is it's, you know, remove the immediate threat and simultaneous counter attack. So Sensei Thomas was the biggest threat because he, you know, he also, like, definitely needed to make sure that, because if I was going to be a master of the school, I'm going to represent the school, and he wanted to make sure without a doubt that I was worthy of this title. So he wasn't the guy that just, you know, comes in and is like a good friend and he, like, sticks the knife out at you and you block it. He kind of slinked up to me and he had the knife at his side, and he was gonna shish on me and like a rogue from our video game. And he comes up and I'm exhausted. I've been down for the 5th time, and I see the knife come out and he charges, and I turn and I blocked it on the first one, and he rechambers, and the second time he goes with the knife, I perfectly execute the technique, but it's a simultaneous, like, you make an L shape with your arm, so you have a 90-degree angle, which is the strongest, and then you explosively, like, explode out with both the L shape to hit the forearm to stop the knife from coming at you, and you simultaneously punch him in the face. But we're all friends, so you don't actually punch each other in the face. You know, hit them in the chest, or you punch past their face, just so they know that, you know, you would have. And it's the punch that really makes this move work. And while we had done, you know, a lot of these drills in the past, I accidentally clipped him in the face, and he was stunned for about 300 milliseconds, which doesn't seem like very long, but it was long enough for me to get the most perfect clinch on him, and it was over. And, like, he kind of came out of the stun and was trying to figure out how to back out of the move, and that was when I realized I'd passed the test.
Oh, nice. Oh, camp counselors. These counselors are hard. They're talking about Willow in chat. Willow! Willow! You must get the... Oh. Never seen that movie. I don't know what they're talking about. So, your family is wanting you to be home.
Yeah, I get that sometimes. Actually, they're all asleep now, so it doesn't even matter.
You just wait them out, man.
Another week won't matter. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for food.
You don't have some food just hanging out there? I have a 30 grams of protein bar that I keep with me at all times. It's helpful. Yeah, Starbuck, we realize you're doing some weird licorice conversating there in chat.
Conversating. The licorice. What kind of licorice? Red or black?
Black. They're talking about black licorice.
Who in chat likes the black licorice?
Starbuck. I think Starbuck is the only one.
Okay, so we know who the psychopath is.
Oh, wait. I have some stuff here I haven't. So I finally was able to start turning stuff in. Very happy. It doesn't matter, though, because I can't help the frog zards. Oh, ruler of... Is that supposed to be chaos? Just missing the H? Or is that like some version of winner of cows? 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 Winner of cows? Ruler of cows! Totally works. This is what I
Ruler
need
of
to do.
cows. Utterly repulsive. Gotta get a move on. When he drinks, do you just have a cup or do you have a whole stein? That was a stretch.
Yeah. Oh, he said it's supposed to be chaos, but it doesn't say chaos. It says cows. I'm terrible. See, now I know the trick. You just wait, somebody else is shooting, and you can shoot their thing too. When you're not strong enough, or smart enough, or whatever...
You
then...
call the A-team!
I might be more the Z team, but... Ruler doesn't mind cows, though. Good! Cows are pretty great. Oh, my stack is full? Oh, crud. Means I've got 200. Artix really milked the cow jokes there.
Oh!
That's what Darth said. They're helping you.
Well, you know, there's a lot at stake when it comes to this humor.
Jeez.
This one time I went to the grocery store. Oh my god, did I tell you the story already? I was at the grocery store and when Daimyo was still with us, I bought him a bone, and I picked up some steak and I got some milk, and I was checking out, and those are the only three things I'd gotten: a steak, a bone, and some milk. And I said, I leaned over and I whispered to the cashier. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go next door and get a leather coat. I'm gonna put this sucker back together."
Oh, gosh. Might have kind of freaked that person out a little.
Oh no, they laughed their butts off. So, like, I have a... Whoa, Strayed!
Are you still in the same instance? Is there a Shrade on you?
Yeah, I got a really awesome Team Dricken Shrade battle screenshot going on here.
I know, setting things up for the screenshots. That's like... That's the whole reason to play, man.
We need a screenshot cam, like a better camera system for screenshots. Like, I would like to not have to remove my interface to take a good screenshot. And I'd like to be able to move my camera out so I can get those, like, better angles.
Yep. I know what you mean. Starbucks says cows are always welcome to his barbecue. I like cows. I also like to eat cows. I could never be a vegetarian. Actually... oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you first.
No, because the vegan thing's gonna ruin my store.
I'm too much of a carnivore. A little bit omnivore. Actually, I mean, I actually really severely love vegetables, but nope, love meat too. Look at this, camp counselor is as far as the eye can see now. What the heck?
Is that the articulate reactivator working right there?
No, it's not. They've cleared out the dark memories.
It's my dumb luck. Stop it with the science, Artix.
But I'm not so good at killing all these.
Wait, so are we still in the same instance? Should I be coming and helping you?
I don't think so. I don't see you. I don't know. Did you leave me?
Oh, you went into the private instance.
Oh, and I came out somewhere else.
So hang on, let me go to you. Ah, there we go.
See, there was no Shrade here.
I was with this giant group of people that made a circle, and everybody had the black back flags on. It was fantastic screenshots. Okay,
Awesome.
Are you on the Frogzard side of the camp?
I am. I'm by the campfire, by the lodge.
Okay.
I'm with steamed buns.
Steamy. Are you a fan of pork buns?
I don't know.
Did you ever get dim sum?
Ah, yes. I like the, oh, what is it called? Oh. Those little tiny, now the name is escaping me because I'm dumb that
Shrimp
way.
balls, pork buns.
No. It's they actually called something that was the pork pow or bow. And it's
Kung Pao chicken?
no, just bao. It's the name of little
Chicken feet.
tiny steamed buns that have pork in them,
Oh,
like a sandwich. But they called them bao. Not here.
you know what happens when you have to go to the bathroom? You have a bowel movement.
No, that's terrible. Do not equate yummy sandwiches like that. That's just evil. That is not okay.
It's not okay. You crossed the line. You're getting a mute. Again! Not again!
No, okay, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna find a link, man. Because that's exactly what it was. Pork bao buns, yep.
Was he something terrible?
I don't know if I want to see something terrible. Where are you gonna put something terrible? Alright, so here's one of them. But there's this recipe. There's this restaurant here that makes these. They're so yummy.
Okay, you better come back.
Come back, I haven't gone anywhere. Oh! Okay. Oh, but they have crafting badges. I like that. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, but I don't think I have chains yet. I don't know if I have a chain or not.
Have mercy.
No way, I just want the craft badges. Alright. Wait, did one of these guys let me sell stuff in here? Because somehow I have a whole bunch of Warlord maces, which I'm not sure where those came from. Alright, I just want to make sure. No! I don't have... No. I don't have the chains. I need the chains. No, they're gone. Uh-oh. Can you sell anything at this guy, or do I have to leave the camp to do that?
He has a shop on him. You can sell to him. Please tell me we put a shop on here.
War Quest Cabin Crafting Victory Prize? Uh-oh. Well, if I could just delete some of it, I could try to do that, but apparently I failed at deleting earlier. I mean, I don't need 100 Warlord's maces, right?
No, you most people only require...
Oh, there we go. Alright. I need those chains, man. I need the chains! Now, they're not cooked the same as pot stickers, though. Pot stickers are different. No, I don't want a mask. I already have a mask. I need the chains. Chain, chain, chain. I think I have a rusty machete already, but... Where are people coming up with all these little trades, or are you just popping them up for fun?
What? What? Yeah, I spawned a giant army of shrades, but I didn't realize I was spawning them at level 1, so I was like, how are they killing them so fast?
Is that the real Artix? Do you think somebody else is running around the game with the Artix name?
you accuser. It's too Brutus?
No, because now... Yeah, see, I've got a machete. I've got lots of rusty machetes, boots and masks and daggers and... But I really need is the chains. And there were like 4 chains. I couldn't pick any of them up. No. I'm so sad. So now this isn't the very first time that the camp has been here, right?
It is.
It is the very first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I thought it might have been, but then you were saying something about other Friday the 13th. So then I started.
Yes, and the original Friday the 13th happened in the old town of Babylon, and we spawned tons of skeletons and Shrade in the middle of the town. And I would love to tell you a story about basically how development goes, because I probably wouldn't believe it if I didn't actually go through it, because like in that particular thing, originally we had just released it. We were gonna like just have a bunch of skeletons on Friday the 13th, and I asked if they could put a hockey mask on the skeleton. But then Zero, who does 3D stuff, came back with this giant character, and we're like, you made a giant Jason-like character. Like, okay, we need to name him. And we spent like a couple hours trying to come up with a name. And eventually we were looking at machete companies, and there's a machete company called Shrade, and we just slightly misspelled it. And then like we didn't have a backstory or anything to him. He was just literally like this like Jason knockoff character. Which, you know, was in good spirit because it was funny. And he's a Trolloc, and most people don't realize that he's a Trolloc. So then the event was really, really popular, and the guys all told me that it was going to be really stupid. And there's a lot of things we did back in AdventureQuest Worlds, a lot of mistakes that I made that we really learned from, and a lot of things that we did right. And it was surprising that everybody just loved that he was like this giant rare item pinata, and he just would randomly spawn from time to time. And of course the players are really smart, so they figured out exactly how to get to him, and like when he was going to spawn, like they knew the points to kind of keep an eye on. And then we were like, okay, well, we got the new town of Babylon, but we already have it populated. We don't want to run a war here so soon. So even though it's set up to do that, we wanted to, you know, move Friday the 13th somewhere else. So Jurgen made a map just for farming. And then he's like, you know what, we should make it a camp theme by a lake. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, we're going to call it Camp Gonnagetcha. And I'm like, wait, didn't you guys just give me a hard time about making things in the game too silly that everyone wanted more serious stuff? And then
Nobody wants more serious stuff. What are you talking about?
Well, he just filled it up with, you know, these little like children camp counts. So I'm like, wait, are we murdering ghost children? And they're like, I was like, let's make them dark memories. Yeah, that makes it less bad. And then Dage went and made these. Come out here to this island with me, because Dage made these really, really cool kind of like little Shrade minion guys. But I don't think anyone sees them because they're like way out here on the island.
Oh, I saw some in the water.
And I was really hoping they were going to be all over the mainland, and then we were like, but we need to kill some stuff with shape. So we're like, but we don't want to kill any more spiders. Yeah, see, like these guys are all up here. Oh, they're so creepy. I wish they would have put these on the main island, because I don't think anybody had any reason to fight these up here.
Well, anybody who saw them out in the water wanted to come see what they were.
Yeah, but like I would like to fight these guys a lot more than some of the other things. But then like we're like, well, we need something with a different shape. And then it was like, oh, if I see that spider again, I'm gonna. But then Dage went and retextured the spider. We're like, okay, that's really cool. And then they had the war idea, and all they literally did was they said, hey, Artix, can we have a war? And I'm like, yeah. And then that was the last I heard about it until like the day of, and they're like, okay, we should probably test this thing. I'm like, oh my God. And I had a freak out moment because like everything that was about to happen was painfully obvious to me at this particular moment in the development course, because we had made some really tragic mistakes in AdventureQuest Worlds, and I realized that they had basically based it off of the original AdventureQuest Worlds model, which we had to change a lot. And like in the previous games, the wars made a lot more sense, because
Wars
like,
make sense? I mean, really?
Well, the way you fought the wars were a little more personal, and a lot of players like didn't really understand the concept of the meters in AdventureQuest Worlds when we first released it, because like these meters also need more information. Like it'd be really nice to see a sub bar so you know what your percentages, like your efforts kind of growing to. And like, it'd be nice to know what your personal contribution to the war is. Like, we don't have like a high score. There's no way of like acknowledging somebody who's like a super high performer. So anyways, we ended up I was like, all right, so when you come into this camp, there's like, I think we need to make charade more of a thing. So then I was like, what if we had just, because like I wanted to go inside all the buildings. I'm like, we don't have enough time to build interiors, but what if I made characters and we had like a story that we told? So like we could go and talk to the people about the stuff. And then I took Shrade and I put him in the cutscene. I'm like, okay, what if we made it so Shrade kind of looked like he was sneaking up on you in the cutscene, and we had like a series of kind of like B horror kind of things, so we could kind of cheese it up a little bit. And we're like, sure. So I went and I wrote the scripts, and then it was only after they were like, wait, so you're gonna do that same joke 3 times in a row? And I was like, I have an idea.
Yeah.
And then I reversed it for the last one. So like it was totally unintentional, but like none of this existed 2 days before the release. this all happened 2 days before we were about to release this thing. We added like all this stuff, and the guys had created like some like things that unlocked at different points during the war. And because this was a brand new system, none of it's been checked, we didn't know if it would work. We're like, well, how many waves should we set the war at? And I was like, and we originally did the math, and we were doing 1 turn in, and we said like, maybe we should make it like 100,000. And some of the folks who hadn't done the wars before like kind of chimed in on the numbers. And then it was Cicero who, when he did the math, he goes, if you do that, this will be done by tomorrow morning. I think you need to have 10 million waves. We were like, what? And originally the goal was to have the war last a week, and we were going to release both Mogloween and the war at the same time. And I'm like, they're not going to like fighting the war over that long of a period of time. And as soon as Mogloween comes out, they're going to go farm that. So why don't we use the war to unlock it, whatever side hits 100 first? And we're like, well, let's shorten the war and like not make it as long. So I don't know. There's so many like there's no clear, like some of these things, like they're organic, right? To quote Cicero, let's throw some video game at the wall and see what sticks.
Now, I see one of the problems why a lot of people probably aren't out here is they don't drop war badges.
That is a pretty significant problem.
There's been not a single war badge out here on Shrade Minions.
What's Blood Knight armor? Okay, we should go back, sorry. Now I know why nobody likes these monsters.
Yeah, because it didn't help with the war. Foiled the war effort, although you do get some cosmetics that nothing else had. Can you tell Artix to post that Dricken Circle screenshot he took, please? Oh, of course he's going to. He always posts cool screenshots. Ooh. Yeah, I might get to make 1 piece of armor. I'm at like 35. How many do I have?
So, can I potentially break an NDA and share something really
39
really...
war badges.
Ooh.
Hey, it's your company. I don't know.
It's your lawyer.
It's your... No. How many crafting badges have I gathered? Let me see.
A major TV show
31.
is going to feature AdventureQuest 3D. Like, in the middle of their show.
Cool.
Like a legit major TV show, like one you've probably heard of.
Game of Thrones. They're gonna be
Yes.
playing AQ3D.
It's gonna be the same
Yes!
sitting there playing AQ3D.
You know, on the Iron Throne, trying to get comfortable enough to, you know, do some Mogloweening.
I'm sorry, no, it was on the porcelain throne.
Yeah. No, Starbuck, I'm pretty sure he can't say which show.
I can't.
That
I
would
get
be
in
a
big
very
trouble.
that would be a very bad thing.
Yeah. At least not until it airs. When it airs, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. But this isn't the first time that a major TV show has featured an AdventureQuest game. The first AdventureQuest was featured on a show called Ender's Game in Canada. and it was literally canceled the next episode.
Oh,
I didn't tell the producer that is putting AdventureQuest 3D into this one, because I'm like, I really love this show. It's like a show that I actually watch. I don't watch a lot of shows. And I was like, when they contacted us, I was like, you got to be kidding me. And I actually like held the phone down and did like this ear-pitching fangirl scream. And the guy was like, oh, so you're actually a fan of the show.
That is awesome.
I sent the cast t-shirts, but I don't think they're going to wear them.
What?
'Cause,
I don't have Twilly on camera. How sad. I have to turn in my little things here. Everybody's trying to guess. He cannot answer, guys. He will not even slightly tell you if you get it or not. Don't do that.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry.
It would be very bad for him.
I will tell. No, I can't. I can't do anything. I just the channel has first 3 letters of the alphabet in it. That's about as far as I can go. And it's not a show that you would think would feature our game. In fact, when you actually find the show featuring our game, you're gonna be like, "What the heck?" Because it's so weird.
I have an idea.
And what's really, really cool is that it features the boss fight from the upcoming Dragons of Ashfall Part 3, which we haven't released yet because we're holding it hostage for after these releases because it's the only thing that's going to top what's coming in Dark. Now, I do have a couple bad news. We're down a couple team members. One of our really vital 3D guys, his mother-in-law passed away, and he had to go to Puerto Rico to handle. And they don't have any internet connection down there now, so we're of course very supportive in helping him do everything he needs to do down there. And then another one of our team members had to do some weird family thing that he's been gone on, and we're like, our deadlines are really tight, and I don't know if anyone's realized this, but we don't exactly have a safety net. Like, not everybody knows, like, in AdventureQuest Worlds, most people knew how to do most parts of the stuff. But here, like, we literally have, like, one person doing each thing, so when we lose one person, it's devastating.
At least, though, I mean, you're saying you lost team members. You're down team members. I mean, I thought, oh, no, they're gone. But no, it's yet. No. I mean, like, they left or, you know, lured away by a TV show, promise of
free t-shirts that we sent them that they're never going to wear. We've lost some team members. We lost one to Zynga. We lost one to, who makes Grand Theft Auto?
Sorry, that would be a coughing fit. So, Grand Theft Auto?
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost somebody to Rockstar. We lost somebody to, what's that other game company that's...
Yeah, there's a lot of the game companies. I mean,
like a more grown-up version of us.
What? Oh my gosh,
They're like a real game company.
No, you are a real game company.
It's really tragic when somebody like leaves, but on the other hand, like, it's also kind of like, and this is gonna sound really messed up, but it kind of makes me feel good because, like, it means that our people and our stuff is really valuable, because otherwise why would these big game companies want it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of legitimizes us that we're not as terrible as I am.
Hey, someone has to have the vision and cause the problems.
Somebody has to have 1050 vision, and that person's me. Okay, last bit of breaking news. So tomorrow on the Tampa Bay Fox 13 News, they're gonna do what do they call it? Like a fluff piece when they do something positive. They're like, okay.
Was that when they came to your studio?
Yeah. So they're finally gonna air that, and I'm really excited, but a little bit terrified because the guy called me back up to ask a couple follow-up questions, and I'm like, oh boy, those are really specific. Is this going to be like one of those things where like, and this evil company terrorizes children and is responsible for for bad graphics or something? I don't know.
Hey,
Although he also asked if we had a job available, so maybe I'm wrong.
there you go. Hey, you guys made mo capes. I mean, you're pretty awesome.
Aw. We should probably make you a new item. You've done so many streams. We should make you a really awesome new item.
Something else besides a mo cape?
Like,
You heard it, guys.
Maybe you should get a weapon.
Ooh.
So our Kickstarter backers, up until this summer, we had diligently been kind of filling and keeping up with all the backers. We have a couple people who have some edits that they need done or some changes, which we're gonna do. We're gonna have to get through this Mogloween crunch first before we can go back to that. But what's kind of shocked me is like we're not that far behind. We've had so many people who've never followed up. Like we've done everything short of like going to their house and tackling them to get them to respond. And they paid $500 for these weapons.
Well, some
And,
people actually just pay it to give you and support you, and they don't. We actually found that with some of our Kickstarters. There were actually reward tiers, and people were like, nope, don't want it. Just wanted to support you. Someone else, nope, I don't want it. Oh, hey, I know somebody else who might like it. Can I just pass it off to them? You know, we're like, okay.
You know what that's like, though? Like, it's like somebody gives you a watch, and you buy them a present because you really, really appreciate them giving you a watch, and they're like, no, I can't accept this. Like, I want to make all this stuff. Like, we want it to be really awesome. And like a couple of the $2,500 backers, like literally have never touched their sheets. And like we contacted them like 50 times, and they're like, "Okay, I'll get around to it eventually." It's been
a while since your Kickstarter.
yes, it's been
But
like 2 years.
we found that, and there was actually somebody that bought in because there was a one of our readers who really wanted a specific something. It was like being able to write an opinion piece, but they couldn't afford that tier or whatever. They just bought it, gave it to him.
Aw,
I mean, isn't that awesome?
that really is.
We definitely have. I love our community. I mean, we have some outliers of, argumentativeness. We have a few interesting ones that prefer arguing over anything else. IBG Uber Derp says a Momace. And also says he loves the graphics, so don't be harping on the graphics here.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
insulting our viewers, man. Silly Pants says this is not AQ3D, not AD3D. I'm assuming that was a typo. Never heard of this game. Oh my gosh.
AD3D is the follow-up to our previous game, BC13.
Now somebody just had a Drickin out there for a second. I saw it. Shrade! There's a Shrade somewhere. Shrade! Raid! Oh.
So one thing we really do need to figure out is how to build content faster.
Well, you've got all the different, platforms you have to do it on.
Yeah, but the production pipeline, like, we have some internal, like, everything's everything's really, really hard to do. And we need to simplify it because, like, looking at the game, it doesn't look that complicated. And there's more complicated stuff like we should be doing, but it's so hard to do the simple stuff. Like, under the hood, it's probably the most powerful thing we've ever made because, like, we built everything from scratch, right? It's a custom server. It's the game client is custom. We built it in Unity, but like we wrote every line of code from scratch, So, and we built into this the ability to do everything, but like to actually make it do this stuff is really, really hard. And back in, AdventureQuest Worlds. It was a Flash game, and Flash lets you kind of just add code to anything, like willy-nilly, and it's a really bad thing for any like most structured programmers would never have done some of the things we did in our previous games. So, like our administrative tools and the things that we build the maps with, like people need like rocket science degrees just to open the things. It's really, really hard. And simplifying that is going to be the key to us making content faster. And we keep making it better, but then we keep making more complicated stuff for the game to do.
Oh. Let's see. IBG. I have to keep telling all the self-centered people that the game is AE's first 3D game. They're learning the ropes and are doing very well.
Oh, thank you.
You've got a fan. I've got a fan too. It's at my feet. It's keeping my feet cool.
That's pretty good.
But it's true. It's actually down there because my computer is down there too, so it blows on my feet and the back of the computer because it gets really hot under my desk.
Would you say it's 1 foot or 2 foot big? Because if it's 2 foot, it would be 2 feet by 2 feet.
The fan is not even that big. It's tiny.
Oh, you see what I did there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here all week. Okay, I like that the war is completely and utter over, but we basically just farmed enough things to win the war again.
Oh, really? Enough? Is that what that...
No, they literally blew through 10 million waves. Good job, players.
I'm just trying to get enough to craft. I want the camp outfit. All these people are helping. They're such nice people. Let's see. I am up to 40 craft badges. I need 10 more to be able to make the chest piece.
Okay, let's do this.
Won't be able to make anything else, but I can make the chest piece with the badges.
What luck! A shade spawned. Oh, another one. This is very coincidental.
Yeah, but they're all hitting me. What's with that? People are gonna learn that whatever server Artix is on.
I think I'm gonna do something terrible here. Oh, 14 minutes!
Shreed's boots. I don't think I have Shreed's boots.
Oh, somebody was looking for those. Oh, I can't wait till we have trade and like all the big boy MMO things.
Oh, nope, I have Shreed's boots. Never mind. I don't need to worry.
Monsters and NPCs.
What's he doing?
I'm not doing anything.
I'm totally not using mod powers.
No. Don't know what you're...
Hey, I used to have a gold name. Do you know how many times I got messages? Oh! Cthulhu. Where's he going?
He deflated.
Intact pumpkin. Oh no, my inventory got full. Again. Uh-oh. It's because I have so many really cool skins in here now. Uh-oh. Do I have anything that I can... Sunken mask. Oh, I can't get the pumpkin seeds. People are gonna be like, no, why do we have no pumpkin lords? Super sour candy. Probably need to pick that up.
Candy.
Thanksgiving event. Yeah, that didn't seem very Thanksgiving-y. So is we gonna have gigantic killer turkeys?
We could do a turducken.
That would be great.
I want to make the game a little more serious after this release. Like, I want it to be funny, but with more, like...
Oh, there's a real Shrade over there.
Hey, my Shrades are real, man! That was my Shaggy voice. Come on, Scoob!
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Yes, I can sing. I can sing just about every cartoon theme song from 70s to
Snorks.
80s.
Go.
Oh my gosh! I haven't thought of those in... Holy
All right,
crud, probably since...
let's warm me up.
Actually... Actually, I think I can only do Thundercats Ho right now. Don't forget, I'm having trouble talking.
Silverhawks?
Oh, that I don't know. Thunder, thunder, Thundercats Ho! And Snarf. Oh.
Snarf, Snarf,
I love Snarf. Snarf is like one of my favorite things ever. So, I don't know that one. But I used to scare people.
Here comes Mumra.
Because I could sing Speed Racer, and they're like, but that was before you were born. I'm like, yeah? Well, still? Speed Racer! Go Speed Racer! Go Speed Racer! Go Speed Racer!
Okay, so I guess Thunder the Barbarian's out. I probably watched very different shows than you growing up, though. Okay, Gem and the Holograms.
Oh, okay, I avoided that one. Sorry.
Okay.
Don't like that. Well, I didn't have cable.
Monchichis.
Monchichi, Monchichi. Oh, so sweet and cuddly. With a thumb in their mouth, they're really sweet.
Wait, is that a commercial for the Monchichis?
That's a commercial for Monchichis. Sorry,
No, I
that's
meant the
one.
cartoon.
That's the one stuck in my head. Okay.
Way up in the trees live the Monchichis, Monchichi. Monchichi mean happiness. Good-ah!
I don't think I ever saw that. That's probably on a cable channel.
Smurfs?
La 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 la. Okay. Dashing and daring, courageous and caring.
Oh, the Care Bears?
No!
No.
Gummy
Bouncing here and there and
bears.
everywhere. We are the Gummy Bears.
Do, 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 do.
DuckTales.
Oh! Oh my gosh. There's so many going through my head right now. Stop! That's what I like would always sing. I would sing that like randomly, and now you're calling them out, and I'm like getting brain freezes.
No. See, you're not feeling well, and I know.
You're taking
that-
advantage of it.
I feel bad because I know, and I threw you off track with the first one. The panic set in, and now your brain locked up because normally, like, we've done this before. You would knock these things all out. So, I'm sorry. I turned that into, let's see how many obscure child shows Artix remembers from the 80s.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, Voltron was one of my favorites.
Oh, see, this is my turn to freeze. Wait, I do remember I was with my ex-girlfriend and wait, I can't tell the story. Hang on a second. I can't properly tell the story. Anyways, I was dreaming, and I had a Thundercats dream, and I just woke up in the middle of the night and was like, "An all form the head!" And then I realized that I was in a dark room. Got laughed at.
That's great. Let's see. IBG is saying, he wants to see a turducken, but he's been wondering if you guys respond on social media, trying to get a Mo cape for a giveaway. Oh, that's for me. Yes, well, I mean, my social media is mine. I mean, if you're sending stuff specifically necessarily to the MOP account, I might miss that because a lot of stuff goes there. Yeah, see, I have to decide whether or not, because see, the thing with the Mo capes is they are a reward for watching this live stream. So
No
if I
capes,
give
no
if I
problems.
give you capes, to give away to your guild and they're not watching the stream, it kind of defeats the purpose for them making mo capes for me to give out on live streams.
Now, what you really should do, you should get your friends to all come here and watch the live stream, and then see if you can get MJ to set them up with some capes.
Yeah, get your guildies to come and watch the live stream. Or do your contest, and whoever the winner is, tell them where the channel is to watch. But the more, the better. Oh, I've already got that one. There's just getting to be so many bags here. I'm having trouble. There we go.
Wait, what? Why are these numbers negative? It says in 21 minutes, but that's illogical.
A Guardian's Rage. Going to have them follow the Twitch and social medias. Yes. Follow Twitch. What is the name of your guild, IBG? I want to just call you Uber Derp because that is a totally awesome name.
Uber Derp is really
Uber
awesome.
Derp
I
is
love
awesome.
every time he posts on Twitter. I get excited because he has the best name. Okay, the Megabots Incorporated thing started.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God! They just hit the mech with a wrecking ball.
If you
Is
start
there a
singing
person
Miley
in there?
Cyrus, you're dead.
What? Oh.
Oh, come
No,
on. You
we're
didn't
safe.
catch that right then? Right there? All right.
Well, now I'm kind of tempted. What, why are they smashing a wrecking ball into this mech? Did I miss the fight?
Maybe this is the fight. Maybe the wrecking ball is one of the mechs. Guardians AQ3D.
What are they doing?
Artix has been distracted now, guys. Robots.
Well, there's a robot fight, a real-life robot fight.
I know. My son made robots. He was actually looking at going into a college that specialized in robotics only. But he didn't. Yay, I can turn in more stuff. Sunken Shade, anyone?
Shrunken shade, yes. Okay, there's a real... Oh, it's a mannequin. There was a mannequin in the battle mech. So,
Do I have enough to craft? Do I have enough to craft? Wait, he only has the warrior one. I don't want the warrior one, though, if I'm a mage, right? I'd rather get the mage one. Although...
it's a cosmetic choice.
Yeah, but then I don't have the boots and everything. I think you need the boots to really make the outfit pop. Artix ATT. What do you guys think? Should I get the campy warrior? I have enough to make one thing. So I can make the warrior outfit or I can make the robe outfit. I must choose. So it took me this entire night to get these 50. What should I get, chat? Tell me, chat. Uber Derp says warrior. Oh no! Uber Derp, don't do all caps in here. Nightbot gets so offended. Oh no. Alright, warrior it is. Let's do it. Craft it. Oh.
Bertmondi says, Artix, I can't imagine how it feels to make something and see everyone enjoy it. But I bet you can't imagine when something goes wrong in a release and everybody sends me bad messages on the social medias.
Oh my goodness. So this, if this closes down, I'm still going to get the campy warrior thing? Or is it not? Is it going to go away because it's going to take 12 hours to craft?
Oh, we're not going to remove it like anytime soon. We're going to make sure everyone has time.
Okay. Do I have to come back and pick it up when it gets done being made?
Mm-hmm.
From him?
Well, I
okay.
think you just go to your crafting menu and it just is there.
Okay. I just want to make sure because...
Just go to your main interface and click on crafting.
Steam Buns just totally tried to spook me. Alright, let's get more. Because now that I have that, I need boots. I need boots, dudes. Let's get some boots. I think we only need 5 for boots, so... Have some respect for the bot. Yeah, the bot is Nightbot is crazy. He also does not like links, so whatever you do, don't put links in.
They destroyed their original robot and they're building a new robot.
Like, on the spot?
All of this seems to be pre-recorded.
Hey, Starbuck!
I want to see the Japanese robot.
You're gonna have to, like, tweet all these now.
Is it traitorous that I'm, like, kind of rooting for the Japanese robot? Because I kind of feel like they should have the better robot.
The law. Definitely the real Artix after hearing that joke. Uh-oh, did you do a joke in chat? Artix, you know that famous email spammer philosopher? Oh. You are known for your bad jokes.
All in good pun.
Bad puns, more like.
Girls just want to make puns.
Oh my goodness. So, like, probably one of my all-time favorite musical artists is, guess who?
Cyndi Lauper?
No.
Boy George?
No.
Michael Jackson?
Definitely no.
Duran Duran?
Okay.
The Beatles?
So the song is Girls Just
Sarah
Want to Have
McLachlan.
Lunch. Oh, actually, I love Sarah McLachlan and Rush. Those
Weird
are
Al
two all-time.
Yankovic.
Yes. I literally wanted to write for Weird Al when I was younger.
Oh my god.
I did.
Hey.
I make up, well, you know this. I make up versions of songs all the time, so. My friends and I, it was really fun because it was at church, and we'd run around singing I Want Your Socks. It's got some funny looks, but it was great. Bananarama! Yay, more crafting badges! Burn!
Oh my god, they have real actuators.
You're never gonna go home to your family, are you?
No, because I think I can just get the app and I can just play it. And if they actually start a robot fight while I'm driving, I can just pull over and then watch it. Because I would never text or watch videos while driving.
That is good. And Uberderp says I'm the reason my sister's magic socks are missing. Oh, you guys, I heard the coolest holiday tradition that I want to start, okay? And it's, you know, there's the whole ugly sweaters and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, someone. Automod is crazy with the modding sometimes. I just have to check it. So, it's an ugly holiday sock exchange. And you, like, get the pair of ugly holiday socks, and you, like, fill them with treats or whatever, and then you exchange them. Then you have to get a picture of everybody wearing it. I want to do this. I want to find enough people willing to find funky socks, because I do. I have 3 pairs of really crazy Christmas socks. I think only one of them survived the move as a pair. I have Grinch socks, and I have cow socks with cowbells on them.
I'm a little more excited about the combination. Oh my god, they're lifting up a car with the battle mech. I'm a little more excited about the combination of the ugly socks and what's inside them. Because there is a great propensity for humor and mystery what is inside the terrible looking sock.
All right, I think
Oh
I
my
have
god,
enough.
the mech picked up the car.
We lost him, guys. We totally lost him. All right, we need... Oh, I have 7. Let's go get some boots.
Okay, the mech is just like moving the car around like it is a little toy.
Are you going to share the link so I can tell everybody?
Yeah, here it comes.
Are you... Oh, are you putting it in Skype-a-doodle?
It's
Yes.
go.tv/megabots in Inc.
There you go, guys. Now you can go check out what's going on. One of my friends, so I was like, I'm gonna try to do a personal stream tonight after the Massively streams. And then he's like, is anyone joining you? Yeah, Artix said he might be able to join. He's like, oh yeah, so your stream's never ending then. I think they have learned.
Hey, that guy can talk.
Oh wait, what do the gloves look like?
Okay, so now we get the Studio Bashi background video. I want to see their robot. Because they, in the intro, they had the Curitas.
Mm-hmm. Campy boots. Crafty boots. We're probably not gonna... Oh, a hat takes 30? I'm not gonna get a hat. I'm not gonna have a full uniform. I am not gonna be an appropriately attired camper. I will not be appropriately attired. That link is a link to the awesome possum.
I like that we just promoted another
Next,
stream
sorry.
during your stream. That was, in hindsight, a very honorable, selfless thing to do that you just did. And a very poor suggestion by me.
No, well, our stream's going to be ending soon, and you can have two different tabs up.
You can, but if you have my attention span, you can't watch both.
Oh, but you could
Okay.
listen to one and then watch the mechs.
Okay.
Because all we're doing is shooting stuff here.
The
you know?
American robot looks amazing. I'm so impressed. But I want to see what the Japanese, because we just have tank treads on our feet. I want to see if the other one actually walks. There's no way it can walk, right?
All right, I'm totally clicking that link now.
Like, this is real life MechWarrior, like the first time ever, like with robots of this size.
Team USA versus Team Japan. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sorry, guys.
Of the assassins.
It won't mute. It won't mute. Commercial. Twitch commercial.
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Now, if it was sitting here and playing an AdventureQuest 3D, no, it's playing some dumb Xbox One Assassin's Creed
Oh,
ad. Assassin's Creed is not dumb, guys. I know that. That is a pretty big... Oh, they're just knocking over barrels now. I mean, come on. Oh, look at it! This is terrible. We're like playing the game. All right, there is no way I'm gonna get 30 for a hat, guys. This is just not gonna happen. Oh my gosh, they're shooting barrels.
I like that they're using paint. Like, oh, it's not paint. What is it?
Not exactly sure.
That looks pretty brutal.
Oh, you missed, dude.
So those are basically like real life autocannon. What? No, they did not. They're not allowed to do fire against other actual people.
Tonight on AdventureQuest 3D, camp stuff, grind stuff, and mech warriors.
Wait, what's that neck?
He looks little, but he looks like he's a lot of guns in his hand.
What the heck? I
Oh,
see. Okay, this makes sense. Damage, right torso.
Uber Derp is talking about having watched the Assassin's Creed movie.
The guy's running away.
Well, I would possibly run away from a mech too. Oh, he's grabbing the
it's the
faceplate!
faceplate.
Oh!
That was brutal. Oh, stick your gun in there and just start shooting. Oh, he's going to!
No,
Wait,
no,
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 we
no, no,
overshot.
no. That'd be
No,
terrible.
he's gonna punch him with his own cockpit.
No, he's just gonna stand there.
Aw.
He's just standing there.
I'm sorry, I got overhyped. And what they did was really cool, but I was too...
No, not a counselor. I can't fight them very well. Artix, they're all... Are you lining everybody up for a screenshot? Because that's what they're all doing.
Yeah, hop in.
No, no. I'm trying to get 30 craft badges so I can have a hat.
Priorities.
Yes, priorities. So I'm just going to keep dragging mobs over to your little circle with people who can kill them.
Hop in for an awesome screenshot, because this is a really awesome screenshot. It's the dawn of a new age.
But I'm not awesome. I'm still wearing my pirate stuff. Okay.
You gotta go get the collector's edition.
Well, if I leave and come back, then I'll
See,
be in a different
I told
instance.
Jurgen he needed to put the collector's edition in here too, but they didn't. By the hammer of technological progress.
This guy keeps trying to chop me in half. I think he's a Shrade minion.
No, I was just getting ready for that half off sale.
I am not half off! Adrian, yes, so streams with Artix don't ever tend to be,
Productive. I took everyone that was helping you and got an awesome screenshot. Thank you for that awesome screenshot, everybody.
Fine, now everybody has to go and... Tell them they all have to go and kill mobs for me.
Oh, there it is. There's the. Yeah, it is. It's the Caritas one.
Oh wait, there's somebody killing Shrade over here. Let's go help.
Okay.
I will go
I
help.
sent them all to come help you.
I'm coming to help the Shrade. Papa
We
Collins.
are all with you.
Papa Collins asked for help on Shrade, so I'm coming to help. And that's not even because I'm selfishly thinking about the craft thing that he's gonna have for me.
Caratus is how you pronounce it. Okay.
Oh dear, I actually got a few mobs with me. As I was running to help. 30 craft badges, huh? This is... Oh, I don't think I got a shot off on the... Oh, there we go. Bag. Who will poach Artix from 3D AdventureQuest?
Poach?
Well, they can't. He doesn't go anywhere. You know, you're talking about people getting, you know, kind of poached from your company.
Yeah, they didn't poach me for $84 million. I think you're stuck with me. I like you guys too much to go anywhere.
Frogzards will have their year next Friday the 13th. That is actually my favorite date.
Me too.
I love Friday the 13th. It is the most awesomeness. Just look at everybody just standing around, man. Oh, crud. Not a spider, too. Darn it. Alright, drag the spider back to the mob that just wants to stand around Artix.
Here, let me show you the new travel forms. Meow.
Yeah, they can't afford Artix. Say, where did you go? There you are. Look at you and your... Are you sure you want to be that, bear in a
I'm on
stream
the
here?
Alan McBeal diet.
Now that's not good. Oh, Uber Derp is right in our section. Awesome. MJ is talking too much. She's gonna start coughing too much soon.
Oh, the Japanese robot's gonna fight. Oh, oh man. So there's gonna be a fist-to-fist robot fight. Talking about history being made.
Oh, okay. I have voice back. Voice is back.
Well,
I only have 6 out of 30. It's not gonna happen. Unless there were like 30 shrades to kill. Which I don't think is happening.
how fast can you loot?
I'm not sure.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. Line up behind me.
Are you gonna cheat? 'Cause they might all get mad at me.
It's not cheating.
Okay. Ah! How... Holy cow. Holy cow!
Oh my gosh, the Japanese robot has a half-ton fist.
Oh man. I guess I didn't stay close enough. Most of them didn't drop bags. Oh, now there are bags. I keep getting target as friendly when I'm trying to loot. I think I need to be careful about how I'm... Oh, the chains! No! No! How is it full? What can I get rid of? What can I get rid of? A rusty machete. No, no, no. Oh, crud. Did I get the chains? Did I get the chains? Yes! I got the chains.
Okay, the first robot duel is starting. Iron Glory Mark II versus the Karatas. Is everybody okay if I just announce a robot match during the stream? Because I think all my life, I want to be piloting these darn things. Why can't I be piloting one of these mechs? I want to pilot the Karatas with the 1-ton arm. Half a ton arm.
How many of these?
18mm submachine gun.
Oh, I've only gotten up to 13.
How many do you need?
30.
Oh my gosh.
I know. See, and I gotta go turn in my war badges though.
Oh, okay. You should do that. That's gonna give you a ton.
Well, no, it doesn't give you that many.
Oh, you can get 2, right? Because
I'm like, because why? Do you get more if I was using the other? All right. So yeah, now I have a total of 14 craft patches.
Okay, it's starting.
Move.
Wow, what they're facing each other with. What the heck? What? Why aren't they shooting?
They're just rolling towards each other.
Oh, this is the melee fight? Oh! Oh, he punched him! Oh, he got punched over! The Japanese Karatas punched the American mech in the face and knocked it over. Oh, he's gone.
That was a pretty quick fight.
That was a One Punch Man!
That was a glass mech. That was terrible. Alright. We need to spawn, like...
Oh.
So I literally only get one crafting badge for every time I turn 100 of these in. That's... Now I see what you mean. A level 70 Doom Shraid. Everyone's asking for a level 70 Doom Shraid.
I don't think they want to fight a level 70.
Give them... Give 70 level 1s.
I don't know the ID number.
A level 500? No. There's some crazy people in here.
Let's watch that extremely anticlimactic fight.
He brought it around.
Oh, he tried to shoot the legs out from underneath the thing before it got close enough. And they just drove the fist right... Wow!
But he couldn't move forward or turn or anything? Oh, man. I should probably end the stream at some point. This is going on hour... Wait. 8, 9, 10, 11, 3. We're at 3 hours
okay.
again.
I'm pretty sure my family has disowned me at this point.
You said they were asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know if the locks have been changed by the time you get home. We'll know. Whoops. Uh-oh. I'm shooting a spider. Dang it. So what do you guys think? Should we let, well, we were going to let Artix MC the fight, but, I mean...
But it lasted 1 minute.
That did not go very far. Alright, so how can we tie that into AdventureQuest 3D?
Let's add mechs. Let's add mechs to AdventureQuest 3D. That's it. Let's add mechs. You know, I did want to have a zone in AdventureQuest 3D when you just like go over this hill and there's just a bunch of battle mechs down there and you can just go and get in them. Because that would be amazing.
It doesn't seem to fit in the theme of the game very well.
Steampunk mechs. Powered by dragon crystals.
Dragon mechs.
Well, Escaflowne had mechs. And those mechs had capes, so we just need to add capes to the mech and we're fine.
Oh my goodness. I don't know why someone's inviting me to party. I don't know who you are. Unless you have 30 crafting badges to give me, man. We the guns already the theme of the... Wait, we have guns already. The theme of the game doesn't matter.
You have guns already. Well, at blunderbusses and that's fair. It's not like you have laser guns. It's not like you have a laser energy sword that might get us in trouble with Disney.
I gotta be careful what I'm shooting when I'm not paying attention. This is what happens when you start trying to play a game while you're busy.
Watching robots?
Yeah. Oh! Whoops. Yeah. That counter just went to 2. Oops.
It's my fault I'm because Angel's dead thanks to AFK Artix. What kind of friend are you?
Oh, all I cared was whether or not there was actually a drop, and there wasn't. Oh, man.
We need a bot mode where you can just latch onto somebody and basically act as their unwilling servant. So that way you can play just by, like... One person has to play for everyone to
Oh
play.
my goodness, no. I totally did that in Lineage 2. So I was a healer, and my friend was a mage, and I was on auto-follow, and... I mean, he used my in-game name, but I would be, like, asleep at my desk, and he would be like, MJ, heal, and I just hit my 2 key. MJ heal, and I'll hit my Tukey as he's going around blasting everything to bits. And
See, what I'm saying is we just automate that, and we actually make that a game feature where, like, it only takes one person to play, and everyone can just latch on.
But that takes fun out of gaming. Okay. I am never gonna get there. What am I at? If only that hat wasn't so cool looking. 15! I'm only freaking halfway there! Oh, man. Oh, I'm dying here.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Second robot battle has begun. The Karatas... Oh, is taking cover. Oh, misfire. Ultra AC jam. Oh my gosh.
See,
the reload times are really slow on this thing. Okay, so the US mech just crashed through some barrels dramatically. I find it suspect how slow everybody's moving. Okay, it's like Battletech turns. So he actually got a direct hit. Oh my god, the Japanese mech just launched a drone.
What's that gonna do?
The drone is flying around. Oh, he's trying to grab the US mech is trying to grab the... Oh! The US mech swatted the drone out of the air.
It's like burning on his... Now, let's just hope it's not...
Fire.
Let's hope it's not a little bomb or something. Holy cow.
Okay. Japanese mech on the move.
Yeah, distract him with his little flying
US
drones.
mech is flexing. Oh, the big one fist punch is coming up. Okay, this feels really staged. They're like throwing cars at each other.
Well, you gotta put on a show. People are watching. It's wrestling with mechs. Now, it may be kind of staged, but that does not mean wrestling is at all fake.
You know,
I should see the injuries of my friend.
Wrestling. Okay, they're hand to hand. Oh, big body shot punch. Okay, the Japanese mech is just punching the chest of the US mech, but not much is happening. The US mech is attempting to grab the punching arm with its claw while aiming the cannon at its groin. It just shot the Japanese mech in the groin. That's a low blow.
I don't think it'll have the effect that it's hoping for. I mean, I'm not sure, but...
Okay, I think it's punching it with the cannon arm.
Oh, I don't know. You want to be slapped in the face with a gun?
Okay, he's sticking the gun into the... I don't know what he's doing. He's like tickling him with the gun. It looks like he's tickling the bad red mech.
Okay. Now, in any way, shape, or form, does anybody think tickling with a gun sounds like in the least bit, you know, like a safe endeavor?
Wait, what's going on? What
He's
just
getting
happened?
out. It was done.
Oh, they stalemated.
I punch you, you punch me. Oh my gosh!
Okay.
They're playing patty cake.
Well, it looks like they grabbed the punching arm, or at least that's how they staged it for this shot. So the US mech is a lot heavier.
Yeah, that sounds pretty, you know, standard, right? The US is...
So what was the point of the drone? Like,
distraction!
Was it a face-melting drone? Did it, like, explode when it grabbed it?
I'm pretty sure it was just distraction, man. Move in while he's... I mean, who likes little flies flying around? Oh my gosh, okay. We should probably end the stream. That doesn't mean we're gonna stop watching mechs now, guys.
No, we're okay. Well, thank you very much for having me on the stream. Sorry it turned into mech. It's like, hey, thanks for watching our stream while we're watching a video about mechs.
No, that's totally awesome.
This is classic MJ Artix stream.
I am fighting. I have 18 out of 30 coins now. I need 12 more. 12 more. So I gotta do this 12 more times. But it's more the idea of, so, oh my gosh, when is the last time we streamed together recently? With the whole, you know, my
Pirates?
house was, yeah. So, my house, now, there's actually, the holes in the floor have been fixed. So that, and I have insulation. But family still has to live in the living room because the, you know, there still aren't walls and some ceilings and, you know, stuff like that. So, so basically, it's kind of like, she hasn't said anything, but my daughter needs to get up for school really early. And me sitting here being incredibly noisy on a stream, not necessarily being the helpful mom I probably should be. Just saying.
Still better than my parenting. I'm still at the office.
It's
11 o'clock, and
I'm at least here with my kids.
Dark,
yeah.
creepy office with skeletons behind me.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're gonna continue watching, guys. Keep watching mechs. If you want to come in and help me kill, I need 12 more. I need 12 more badges. So jump on in. Feel free.
Badges? We don't need no stinking. No, we need the badges. We need some stinking badges.
I would prefer non-stinking badges, but you know, okay.
They have air freshener for that badge freshener.
All right, let's go to the little.
Gives them that new car smell.
Do you think they have mech fresheners?
Oh yeah. Just, you hang them on your little mech rear view mirror, which Mech Warrior doesn't have. The year is 3025. You're driving a giant 100-ton war machine that does not have a rear view mirror.
Well, nobody wants to go backwards.
From the 1980s.
If you guys want to read more about AdventureQuest 3D, be sure to check out massivelyop.com. And of course, you also have our OPTV schedule there, so you'll know when we're going to be doing streams. And let's see, on site, we often have a lot of giveaways and stuff, which is really cool. And you want to keep an eye out for AQ3D streams because a lot of times Artix and sometimes Cicero come and hang out with us, which is really cool.
And watch a lot of TV in case the game gets shown on television on one of the major channels.
Yes. So basically now you all have to go out and watch. I mean, do you have an idea when it might air?
You know, I don't. They sent me one page of the script, and I haven't seen anything related to that page of the script in the show yet. So I'm like, okay. I don't even know what character it relates to. Whoa, why is Fan running in slow-mo there?
They're really not sharing much with you. So, all right, guys, watch all the shows. But Artix promises he's going to let us know when to watch something. If and when he can, right? Like, the day it's going to air, you can actually tell people to watch. I had hope so.
I hope so.
That would kind of spoil it if they can't. I love people trying to put raffle in. There is no raffle going on, guys. Sorry. All right, I will see you all on site, and or if you're watching the Mech Warriors right now, I'll see you there. Take care, everybody. Have a great night, and remember, Magluine is starting tomorrow. Tomorrow. Kill pumpkins tomorrow. All right, see you, folks.
Bye, everybody.